What's going on, everybody? It's New Villa Radio. It's the We Break Silence crew. It's your boy E.Charlez, Pamela Rosario, Cash Walken, Vania. We are back for the I Can't Believe It News 2023 recap. I can't believe it's been a year since we did the last one.
Yeah, a year.
And shout outs to this location we're at here, Black Barrels Records.
Yes,
it's a dope area over here.
Very
Beautiful.
Nice.
How y'all like it? Y'all like it?
Yeah, I like
I like
it.
it.
Word.
I
like
vibe
it.
in here.
Check
Dope.
them out. If y'all need studio time, man, check them out.
Black Barrel Records. Check them out.
Now, y'all remember every time I start the show, I always say, how was y'all week? So, how was everybody's year?
The year was
Yeah.
crazy, man.
Let's start with you, Pam. How
The
was your
year
year?
was crazy. I had another baby. Welcome to my
Popped
third
up out of nowhere.
girl, my little
Congrats,
Erin.
Pamo.
So with the Rosario family, we're officially a family of 5.
Wow.
Big.
Wow.
So that was exciting.
Okay.
How about you?
I had my first child.
There you go.
I had a copy, Pam. You know what I'm saying?
Yours came first.
Nah, it's a lot. Having a baby is a lot. It's a blessing, but it is a lot. But you know what? Shout outs to all the YouTube channels like Gracie's Corner. Are you?
Nah, Miss
Oh, yeah, we
Rachel,
get to
bro.
watch all
No,
those
Miss
things.
Rachel's good.
Miss Rachel's the best ever.
But Gracie's
She did a
Corner.
Grammy.
Gracie's Corner is good. The Singing Walruses, they're good too. I learned all them damn songs. I learned how to count to 10 again, y'all. I forgot.
1, 2, yeah. I'm telling you.
Nah, being a parent is definitely a blessing. It's definitely life changing. That me time that you used to have is over. So,
Yeah.
For sure.
Vania, think twice before.
Oh,
Am I putting you guys on blast?
A lot of times.
I'm just
Thinking
playing.
twice, 3 times, 4 times.
Nah, it's dope. It's dope. Nah, 2023 has been really good to me. I think it's been a better year than 2022. I didn't like last year, but this year's been pretty decent. How about you, Cash?
2023 is good. My baby turned 1.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
Dad
my baby
walking.
turned
I
1.
remember that.
Dad
You said
walking.
Dad
That's what I
walking.
said last
Yes.
year.
One
Yeah.
now.
So my baby turned 1. Cash. Shout out to my son Cash. His mom Carissa. Everybody's great. And yeah, man, this is it really is a very rewarding thing. Like I won't ever say to somebody like, yo, you need to have kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
I won't say that
everyone, for
because it's not for everyone, but I do believe that like when you have a child, like it's the most rewarding thing that you could possibly do. Just like seeing them go through everything growing, like watching him do everything for the first time is truly one of the most amazing things. It's crazy. Just like you said, learning 1 to 10.
Bro,
Like it's wild.
I thought I knew how to count 1 to 10. Apparently I forgot.
And wait till they get older. I have a 10-year-old, so my daughter's
Oh,
now
yeah.
a preteen.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
the
yeah, that's
slang,
right,
Like
Pam.
I can't keep up with the slang anymore.
Oh my gosh.
She
No
said
cap.
drip the other day. I was like,
What?
what is that again?
how-
It's like,
You should know you're in fashion with drip is.
Well, now I learned because of my daughter. It's like once they get older, they start having crushes on boys and stuff. It's a whole.
I'm not
different-
ready
you
for that,
remember,
Pam.
Like I remember when I had my crush. I was in
Pam, I'm
elementary
not-
school too.
I'm not-
and I'm like,
Uh,
oh my
I got
God,
a daughter.
with hair? Oh man.
I'm not ready
so
for
wait
that.
till they get older. That's the exciting.
Oh my
part.
God, yeah,
I'm not
daughter.
ready for
They
them
gonna keep you
crushes,
young
yo.
for sure.
I'm not ready for them crushes.
I'm ready for everything that my son's gonna be. I'm ready to be at baseball fields and basketball gyms all day
you're
long.
ready for that, all
I'm
the
ready for
sports.
road trips. But I'm ready for 4 of his homies in my back seat, and we riding around everywhere, going to games. I'm ready for it. We playing music loud. We going to McDonald's and stuff like that. I can't wait. Like those are the times you can remember. I remember those times, so I can't wait, man. I'm excited.
Vania,
Yeah.
you're 2023. How was it?
2023. Well, I didn't have a baby,
Yep.
but I got married.
Hey, show that
Show
ring.
the
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it.
Okay.
If
Hold
you
on.
like it, then
Y'all
you
remember
shoulda
last
put a
year she
ring.
had to show the engagement ring? Now she's
yeah.
showing the band. Look
Yeah.
at that.
Congratulations.
Big bands,
Congratulations.
bands.
Band on band. Yeah. So
Yes.
getting
And the wedding was
married
beautiful.
has
It was
been-
dope.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was a good wedding.
So that's been, fun, just adjusting to being a wife.
Yeah, a wife.
Like,
You're somebody's wife, whole wife.
somebody's whole wife.
Wow.
Did you change your last name officially?
I
You
did. I'm
How was
still
that?
getting used to that.
Oh yeah. Have you written your name down like when you like signing something like you?
Yes,
I
at
know,
work
right?
for the first
Like
time,
your-
literally 2 weeks ago. They were like, "Can we get your signature for something?" I was like, "Wait, I don't practice
Wait, what
this
last
yet."
name do I use? My maiden name or my married?
Like which signature you want?
Exactly. And then of course, I now have the most Haitian last name of all last names.
Very-
Jean-Baptiste.
Jean-Baptiste.
Man.
Vania
Before, people would be
Jean-Baptiste.
like,
You were not
"Oh,
hiding-
are you
yeah.
French?" And I'd be like, "I'm Haitian." But now, literally, someone at work was like, He read my name tag and he was like, "Oh, you're from Haiti."
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Finally, yes. Is that
Don't
the
even have
most
to guess.
Haitian
Yeah,
last
oh
name?
yeah, that's the most.
Vania
If it starts with a Jean, it's a rap.
Jean anything?
Yeah,
You're from
Jean
Haiti.
anything, it's a rap.
Literally, yeah. But it's been good. It's been fun.
That's what's
what's
up,
up.
man.
It's been good.
Congratulations to you and
Blessings,
your husband.
blessings. All right, let's go straight into it, man.
Let's get it.
Let's always start. We got to start with the sad moments, y'all. So, Pam.
Sad moment.
I like to start this way, and then we usually pick it right
Yes,
up.
yes,
And
we
the
have to.
vibes go up after this, so I like to
Absolutely.
get the bad stuff out of the way early. Go ahead, Pam.
Yep. So we have a couple losses this year. So rest in peace to Jackie O.
That was sad, Cash.
Very
Now,
shocking.
yeah.
This
Yeah.
was
And it
so
was all because
surprising.
of cosmetic surgery. That's
Yeah.
the saddest part.
It's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
It really is, man.
Because it's so,
Women, leave your
it
body
could've been
alone. I'm not
avoided.
yelling at women.
No,
but
I know.
you know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
hard. You
that-
don't want to tell them what to do.
Especially her. She was beautiful. What,
Yeah.
what did she need to work on? I know she was a new mommy. But
I don't want to tell anybody what to do with
Yeah.
their body, but I do want people to just be like comfortable enough in their own skin to like not feel like they have
Yes,
to take these necessary
exactly.
like these types of big risks.
Yeah.
That could
I
put
think
your
it's
life
hard
in
in
danger.
that limelight though, because you
It
can
is.
feel comfortable,
Right.
Yeah,
but then
but
you're
you're
placed in a
surrounded by
situation
it. I know,
exactly
I
where
get
you're
it.
surrounded with
Yeah.
everyone
Yeah.
that has their
Yeah.
bodies done and
No, I get
Yeah.
it.
It's
Yeah.
hard to
It's
not
hard to keep
compare.
up. It's hard to stay competitive in a game like that. Yeah, and then her and what she was doing exactly being like in the public eye all the time.
Really
It's
a lot
Right.
of pressure.
a lot
Yeah.
of pressure.
But shout outs to DC Youngfly for staying
man.
strong. He's
Absolutely.
staying strong and he's still repping his wife's name no matter what, and he's holding it down for
For
their
sure.
3 children.
I was gonna say they had
Wow,
kids
they
too.
had
Right? Yeah.
kids.
three,
Yeah.
3 kids.
Wow.
Oh my
Yep,
gosh,
yep.
it's so sad.
Yeah.
And then we have Bobby Barker.
Oh.
Price is Right. We lost.
The Price is Right.
That was a big one, man.
Da-da-da-da.
Yeah,
I
yo,
know.
I was
How can you
thinking.
forget?
I know, right? I was thinking every time I was sick, like in Rogers Park, that
You
would
didn't go
be
to
the
school?
first.
That's
when
when
I-
you, when you stay home, right?
When I stayed home, that would be the first thing I would watch. I would enjoy it too.
Yo, and another one, the next one you want to say too, yo.
Yeah.
And Jerry Springer.
That's
We
another
lost
one.
Jerry,
Springer.
stay home from
Jerry.
That's what you get. You get a little Price is Right rerun
What a
with a
legend.
Jerry Springer back up at like 10 o'clock.
That was
Then,
the
you know,
best,
you
yeah.
have some soup at 11, sleep
Yeah.
till 3, and then,
I
you
couldn't
know.
believe Jerry Springer show.
Made
And
it
I'm
through.
like, this can't be real.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Ratchet.
Yeah,
That was the most
seriously.
ratchet daytime
It'll be
television.
funny too.
But they kind of set the blueprint, though. Like, it was so ratchet, but like so many other shows started being just like that.
Right.
And it stopped being about like the good daytime television where they're like showing off this woman that started a dog shelter or something. Nah, it's like I want to see
Give me the
this
drama.
Yeah, I want to see the drama. I want to see a brother
DNA
who hooked up
test
with
results.
his sister-in-law.
Have to see the DNA
Right.
test.
Yeah,
At
yeah.
11 a.m. in
I
the
want to know
morning.
whose baby this is.
And I'd be dying. They be having like the ring bell all queued up. Ding, ding, ding. Damn, they want them to fight. Like, come on, this ain't WWE, yo. Like,
Yeah,
they
he
they
went a
had
long
it queued
time
up, yo. DJ had that thing queued
Listen,
up.
if you go to Jerry Springer, you're not going there to discuss any issues. You're going there to fight.
Ding, ding, ding.
And he was on for a long time, so people were watching it.
Yeah,
R.I.P. Jerry,
crazy.
man.
Yes, sir.
And then we have Tina Turner, who we
Man.
lost this year.
Leave her alone, Ike. If you're with her right now, Ike, leave her alone. I'm just playing. Nah, but that was sad. That was
Yeah,
sad.
very sad.
Yeah,
Definitely
yeah.
a legend
Yeah,
as well.
she's an icon.
And our friend.
I don't know how many hits she had. Like I knew they had hits,
Yeah.
but I didn't know like how many like really massive like number. The number was like it was very eye opening to me. Like she has like a whole lot of
Yeah,
really
I
really good
don't know
songs.
for a long time.
There were some songs that I like knew were songs of hers, but I didn't know that. Or there were some songs I knew the song like the words, but I didn't know that she was singing it. It was crazy because when you get they play all these montages and stuff when
Yeah.
she died and like and you hear them on the radio like songs that you never heard. You know, so I'm like, man, these are some oldies. Like I knew this song, but then I'm like, that's Tina Turner.
Yeah.
I didn't know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And our good friend Matthew Perry.
Oh,
From Friends,
From
right?
Friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our
Such
friend
a
from
shock.
Friends.
great
Yeah.
movie. The whole 9 yards.
Oh, yeah.
Also a good one, and another one I love, Fools Rush In with Salma Hayek. That movie I love. He's really good in that, man. Yeah, Matthew Perry was dope.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was a good actor.
Pretty young, too, when he
What was the story on? Like, did he just? Did he? What? How did he? I don't even know. Like how he.
They said it was like a drug and drowning.
Oh, one of those. Like like one of those, like in his hot tub or something like that, in a pool or something.
Yeah.
Yikes.
But
And
that was
prayers
a
and
piece of
strengths to
them.
Yeah.
all the lost ones we lost in 2023,
Mm.
man. Very sad, very sad.
Absolutely.
All right, so let's keep it moving, man. Let's go to the entertainment moments, Pamela.
Oh.
All right.
Give us some entertaining moments.
So we had to talk about Rihanna and her kickoff at the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, that was-
performance.
that was earlier.
She
this
had a
year.
baby.
She sure did. And
You don't
her
have babies.
should
Everybody have
say
babies.
Yeah, she had a baby
they're
this year, too.
revealing-
2023, the year of the baby.
Wow, she had a baby this year, too?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was pregnant
she
at the
revealed
pregnancy.
it.
Oh,
at the Super
yeah, you're
Bowl.
right. You're right. No.
One
Dang,
baby
that's
can say
crazy.
they were revealed at the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Yo,
Yes, that's major.
What a
that's
story.
Dope. That's
Yeah.
dope.
What a story to
Yeah.
grow up
Those
and tell
performances,
about.
they
Yeah,
talk
like my
about
mom was pregnant when she announced me
Yeah.
at the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Yes.
While she,
Yeah.
she performed multiple massive
What did
hits
you
that
think
she
about the
created.
performance, though?
I loved it. I was gonna just get into that too.
Okay.
Like I really enjoyed it. I know a lot of people were talking about her. but
Yeah.
she was pregnant. Gosh.
Yeah.
What do you expect her to do?
Right.
Yeah.
But she did it and pregnant,
She did.
which is a big
Yeah.
deal.
And then you couldn't deny like all the hits that were playing.
I was
It
gonna
like,
say,
oh, she
Back
Yeah.
to back.
Yeah.
These Super Bowl performers, you keep forgetting all the hits they had
Right.
until they perform.
I don't
at the
think
Super
you
Bowl.
get that
Like,
slot
yeah.
if you
Yeah.
don't
Back to
have
back.
like
Yeah.
massive hits.
Yeah, exactly,
Always
exactly.
loved her. Always loved her music. So good for her.
Yeah, man. Riri. Shout out to Riri.
And then we had Twitter change its name to X.
Elon Musk.
I don't
Is,
like
is
that.
Elon still in charge?
Cash, that's your
of that?
favorite platform, right?
That's infringement, Elon. That's infringement. And it's always going to be Black Twitter. Okay?
Black, not even just Twitter. Black Twitter.
Because Black Twitter was like a thing I've been a part of for a long time.
Yeah.
Since its creation. And it's a different,
It's different.
sector
Yeah.
of Twitter. And it's going to keep being Black Twitter because we
funny.
do wonderful things for the internet. Okay? And it's not going to be Black X. That don't sound as good.
I don't get why
No.
the X though. Like, why can't they just keep the bird? It's Twitter. I don't.
They
know.
done changed the sounds. Like they just did an update. Now the sounds changed. That used to give me the
Yeah.
bird tweet.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
it's like some robot like
Yeah.
hiccup.
I'm
It's like a
weak.
robot having a hiccup. It's like
But when, yeah.
every time I get a notification, I got to turn the vibration off. Just,
Yeah.
You gotta vibrate. I can't take these sounds.
But when Elon Musk was young, he always had he was always into like X stuff. I don't know if you saw that video.
Aren't
Didn't he name his kids something like it's like an
Weird
equation?
Yeah.
It's like
it's
I don't want
weird.
to talk about nobody's kid's name, but that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't happy. I wanted to
I'm
keep
sorry.
Twitter as a bird.
That's one thing. I get in your business about what you name your kid.
Yeah.
I get in your business.
Yeah.
And
You
then
can't
we
be
have
naming
Threads.
E minus X squared plus 3. That can't be no name. Yeah, that's crazy.
Hilarious. Wow.
And then we have Threads. Instagram released Threads, which is very similar.
Not on that level.
Right?
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
It's not the
Sorry.
same.
I didn't sign up for Threads. Did you guys sign up?
I have
sign?
one.
Yeah.
There's my pictures there.
Same.
that's it.
I think I have
Same thing,
4
you signed
total
up too?
threads.
I didn't sign up. I felt like it was
They were pushing it so hard. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, yo, I'll talk here.
I like
Connect.
me.
Whatever.
I like to sit back and
Jeez.
wait. I like to evaluate and wait and see what was going on, and then it died off. I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, did it die off?
It was
Yeah.
popping in the
Okay.
beginning, but I don't know who uses it anymore.
I
no
still
idea.
see it
Yeah.
like on my feed.
I
but-
do
Yeah.
go there, and I
It
think
comes
that
up, yeah.
I think what's going to happen is that Elon Musk is going to ruin Twitter so much that they're just going to be like, you know what? We're going over here just because we don't like you anymore. Like, he's going to be the only one.
there's gonna be
Him
a-
and Donald Trump are going to be the only ones left on Twitter.
So
That's it.
It's about to be a black threads.
Yeah, Black Threads. That sound good. That
hold
sound
on.
good. Not like Black X.
So you think Threads is just sitting in the background right now, waiting for X to
Waiting.
collapse?
It's
Okay.
like a what do they say? What they call them? It's like the lions in the prairie with a high grass, and they sitting there waiting to pounce on a gazelle. That's what Threads is doing right now.
Wow.
To Black X.
I listened to a bunch of podcast episodes on Threads and how it's going to be this great thing. So that's what
Yeah.
It was a
pushed me
recent
to
one?
sign
No,
up.
I
When
think
it first
Threads
was
is coming.
released, like, I did look into it first.
It has a really good format. There's some things that there is some tweaks that they got to do, but it's got a really good format. In all seriousness, and I do plan on using it a lot more because it's something new and it's me trying to break platforms and what we do and everything. I figured it's another way to reach a whole lot of people. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna get into it more and see if I can maybe break their
Right.
their
And I
YouTube
did
right
do my
here.
research. So, like, even in Instagram, on your feed, it comes up when someone posts something. Like, let's say I post
From
something,
Threads, yeah.
you'll get a notification.
They're
on your
linked
Instagram.
No, I see
Yeah.
that. I see that all the
So I
time.
guess,
Yeah.
and you do get all your followers. So
I
when you
think it's
start
all
to
linked, right? Like Threads,
right, which is
Instagram,
cool.
Facebook,
Right.
all of it is like linked together. Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh, all right, I'll give it a try. But-
Because Facebook is really like two things ruined Facebook, right? It was like it got way too aggressive during the COVID times. Like it just got crazy, and then now it's like just like your parents are on there,
I was
and
gonna
like
say, Once my dad sent me a friend request, I'm like, it's over.
over.
I was barely.
Wait, you know how to
Listen to
use
my
this?
grandparents.
Oh yeah.
Your
that's-
grandparents?
Yeah, I was like,
oh, it's a wrap.
We're doing
Yeah,
too
they
much.
don't use it the same.
It's a
We are
wrap.
doing
They don't use it the same. Like it's just different.
funny.
So I mean that's great for them. They can connect with their people that they haven't seen in 30 years. But I'm not gonna be there.
Yeah.
I might need to change my joy on there from Cash Walker back to Matt Price.
Honestly, I
Real
just
talk. I think I'm just gonna be who I am. Like
With
it has
Facebook,
nothing to do
I
with
just-
business. This is my personal.
with Facebook, I just post New Villa stuff and that's it. Like,
That's
Yeah.
it.
or the New Villa team will post stuff on Facebook. But I don't post any personal stuff.
Nothing.
I really don't.
So switching over, we also had the big Barbie epidemic this year.
Oh man,
She made a
Barbie was
comeback.
everywhere. Did you guys see the
Crazy.
movie?
I did.
You saw it?
Did you
Okay,
guys?
I just
did
watched
see
it.
the movie.
I just watched it the other day.
Sorry.
It's on.
It's on HBO or Max or whatever.
Okay,
it was. I
I'll
think
watch
they just
it.
came.
I
So
didn't
was
see
it worth all the hype? Would you say, Vani?
So I love
You didn't rock-
Margot.
hold on,
I
hold
love
on.
Margot Robbie.
You didn't rock any pink, right? 'Cause
No.
everybody
I
was
watched it
rocking
in the
pink.
privacy of my home.
All right.
I don't. So I have a thing about going to the movies. All right, like I don't go anymore because I have all these streaming services that I pay for, and everything just comes out
Yeah,
like
eventually it'll.
literally. Things come out like 8 weeks after they release in the theater. So
That's
I'm like-
facts.
So why am I gonna go spend $20 or whatever
Yeah, it used to
when I'm
take
already
months
spending
before. Yeah.
$15 on the streaming service is gonna play it in 2 months? So,
Yeah. No, you're right.
So that's how actually my film of the year award. I just watched the film. Like it just got to streaming, so it's a good one. But also Barbie just came and I watched it there. I gotta tell you, I thought it was gonna be like corny. That movie's like a movie. Like it's a real movie.
I got
Like
no-
there's a plot. I thought it was gonna be corny, but it's like
Message.
yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
Was your
it's so-
daughters?
yeah.
Was your daughters into Barbie?
Yeah.
I seen a lot of Dominican Barbie parties and all that
We
stuff.
didn't
Like
do all that. But so I didn't.
I
take
seen a
them to
lot of
the
y'all
movie.
Dominicans doing that.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how I felt about it. I kept hearing mixed reviews. Like it's good for kids, it's not good for kids. So
Yeah.
I just didn't take them until I saw it. And I also wasn't gonna pay for the movie. So I
You gotta
waited.
take 3 of them. Oh
Right.
yeah, that's it's like
but-
$100 trip.
Yeah. I mean, it turned out to be okay. Yeah, they were very much into Barbie and the
Yeah.
whole thing. But the marketing behind it was
The marketing
insane.
was-
There was Barbie all over
Everywhere.
Instagram. All
Pink
the
everywhere.
influencers were dressed in pink doing the hi Barbie.
Yeah. Pink
You know,
everywhere,
the
man.
audio. So
Yes.
they did a really good job at promoting it. And I guess I had higher expectations because it was
Yeah,
everywhere.
it was.
So I was like, oh, this movie must be really good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not that it was horrible, but
Right. It
I
was a
had-
lot of
yeah.
hype.
It was. I thought it was gonna be bigger, but I did think still it was a good movie. Like it was a good. Like I said, there was
was an actual
everything.
movie.
It had an actual movie. I thought it was gonna be like corny.
Yeah.
The
Like
story
a-
behind it was really good.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the actual plot and storyline they put to it was really cool. So I'm not gonna spoil it for y'all, but yeah,
Yeah.
you will get a Matt Price recommendation from that for Barbie. I do recommend watching it. It's good,
Yeah.
male or female.
Yep. All right. So also this year, hip hop turned 50.
Hey,
How old do you
Big-
feel now?
The
huh?
big 5-0.
I mean, hip hop has been in my life my whole life.
My
Yeah.
whole life.
Yeah, so-
Started off in the Bronx, right?
Yeah,
So I'm
exactly.
hearing started off in the Bronx.
Sedgwick Avenue. I think it's called
Yep.
Hip Hop Boulevard now.
Yep, it was
Yeah.
a party and DJs hooked
Cool
up the
Herc.
two turntables.
Yep.
Yep. Cool Herc, and then it's where it's at
That's
today,
it.
which I don't like where it's at today.
Look, I mean, so
The
I-
evolution has definitely.
Yeah,
it's because I love it so much that I take all the renditions of it that come along with it. Like now, our type of hip hop that we grew up, they're still out there.
Yeah.
Like
No, it is.
There's guys like Griselda. They're still making that stuff like the old school hip hop, like where you're getting lyrics and you're getting
Absolutely.
the dope sample beats and stuff like that. And
Absolutely.
but now it's being commercialized and it's being
very global.
yeah, it's very global. Like there's a lot of different facets of it. So I'm taking every rendition of it as I can. Like and this is a
I'm
little
with
crazy
you.
now.
I take it. I don't
But-
like it, but I take it too because
Yeah.
it's my favorite. I love all genres, but
Yeah.
hip hop's my favorite. But I just don't like the state of hip hop
Yeah.
today. But
There's too much
whatever.
booty
But I-
shaking and
yeah.
not enough like message making. That's
it's
what
not.
it is.
It's
Yeah.
not. And like back in the day, like when you would hear music, it used to bring you back to a certain time.
Right.
Like, yo, I remember I drove my first car. I remember I was in high school and I
All
heard the
that.
song. Now when you hear these songs today, you're like, you don't
Where
remember
at?
where you first heard it.
I don't even remember where I heard it. I heard it on
Yeah.
the radio
Yeah,
probably because
yeah,
it plays
yeah.
100 times.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's one of those things where like one of the oldest and biggest songs in the history of hip hop and its 50-year history is The Message.
Yep.
The Message. That's what the
That's
name of the
what
song
it
is.
is, yeah.
And I just think that is what the artists now, the younger guys, are getting away from. So You gotta at least have some of that in your repertoire. It can't just be all parties and, strip clubs and getting money. And it's bigger than that.
Yeah.
Life is more important to that. There's more important things in life than all that. And they gotta understand what they're doing with their message that they're putting out there.
Yeah.
That I think is important because
I agree.
kids are following you.
Yeah.
Then the next generation, all they want to do is go to the strip club, and that's what they value, and that's all they care. They don't have no respect for women because all they see is women, throwing they behind all over the place. I know I'm old, but that's what it is. I look back and I see I was there. I done been through that. So
And I don't like the R&B. I'm hearing a lot of R&B songs now where they're like, "Oh, so what? Your man's at home. You can still come through." Like, dag, like straight up, like
Yeah.
it's crazy. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like I cheated before. I'm sorry, whatever. But like,
Wow, you just
but damn,
yeah,
like I don't like that, Cash. Like, what kind of
Yeah.
message is that?
crazy.
yeah.
Yo, it's a wild message that they're
No,
giving.
I don't. Yeah, R&B. It took a hit too, yo.
Yeah, R&B is wild. Everything is getting crazy out here. I just think the overall, the scope of everything is getting a little relaxed, and I think we're accepting a lot of things that we
That's
did
it. I think we're just accepting a lot of things. That
Yeah, that we did it before.
Yeah.
And I mean, look, to each his own. To
Right.
each his own.
Well, since
That
we
ain't for
talked
me, though.
about, the new R&B, let's chat about Keke Palmer and Usher.
Oh man.
That was
Oh.
interesting
See?
that
Now
happened
this is brand new.
year.
That-
She so her baby daddy, or I don't even know what
I think it's a
Right.
I think they was
her
married.
husband. I think
I think they are married.
he didn't
Or they
like
were at least
something she
engaged to
wore
be wed.
Postpartum. She wore
Right.
an outfit that he wasn't very happy.
They showed a
about.
little skin.
She met Usher, and it turned into
was getting a
something
little
else, and
cozy.
so
Yeah.
he didn't like that,
Yeah.
and they ended up breaking up over this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard.
So.
But I honestly don't think it was just this.
I
honestly.
think-
well, I'm
'Cause
sure it led up.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I
things
feel
that
like there
led up
might have
to
been
it.
things brewing.
She was
and
being held
this
back,
kinda
right?
Like, yeah.
Don't you kind of feel like that this was like the cherry on top of the whole thing?
Of something for sure.
With like something that he had been addressing her about, like her behavior, because she's a mom now. And she was like, just kept challenging. I feel like that might be where we're going with it. I don't know, but
Yeah.
I feel like she was challenging.
I
Like,
don't-
yeah, do
because
something.
I also
Yeah.
feel like once I don't know if it was ever confirmed, but we were talking about earlier that video that came out of him being like aggressive.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if it was ever confirmed that was him, but I almost feel like if there were, it could have. In my mind, I'm like, what if there was a situation of like abuse, and
Yeah.
she at the time was kind of already like mentally or emotionally detaching herself from the relationship.
Could
She
be.
was out doing her thing. And
Yeah.
I don't know. In my mind, I'm like, there was something.
Right? If she was going through it already, you know what I'm saying? And then Usher pull up on you, I mean, do you blame her?
You got Usher looking nice and slow.
Right? He like literally serenading her right now.
R&B is
She like, as a little girl, I dreamed about this. And here I am.
Here I am. Yeah.
I got this one
And it was
hater,
funny.
and then I got Usher singing in front of me. What?
And on top of that, her body changed after
Yeah.
having a baby,
Yeah.
so she was feeling herself.
Yeah.
Like
I've always liked Keke.
And it's funny,
Yeah.
after the Kiki situation, other women were intimidated seeing Usher in Vegas. Like
Right.
like Mary J turned him down.
She's like, don't do it.
Yeah.
I'm happy. She said, I'm happily married. Like,
Yeah, they were like, I didn't want nothing to do with Usher. The only person that gave Usher a run for his money was what's her name? Janae. What Monet? What's her
Oh,
name?
Janelle Monáe, yeah.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
had a good time with it, but she like single, I think.
Yeah.
Or at least, I don't know what she's doing.
also, isn't she like? She goes
Yeah,
both
I
ways?
think
I think she's like sexually fluid, is
Yes.
what you want to call it. I think that's what they're
Is
calling
that the
it
new
in
term in
2023.
2020?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of
2024 term?
Like she just loves
Okay.
love.
2024.
I
Loves
don't
love.
think she just loves love. I don't, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
But that's funny. That's crazy.
And lastly, I just wanted to touch on Taylor Swift because I have two Swifties at home and they love Taylor Swift.
Yes.
So I've
Man.
been paying closer attention to Taylor Swift. But I just love her marketing team. Like they did a great job with her Eras tour. They released it as a movie.
Yeah.
Wow,
Because her
really?
tickets sell out instantly.
Yo,
Yeah.
And they're
there's
super
like
expensive.
2
Wow.
minutes.
Wow.
Like how they used to do WWF when they come to town, bro. Like that's how her tour works.
That's crazy.
So her concert, they did a movie out of it. It's a 3-hour long movie. So if you ever have time to sit and watch it, and it's literally her concert.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
what it is. And I thought that was like genius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do. I want to watch it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have 3 hours, but I want to watch
She
it.
goes by each era, like when we were kids.
Yeah.
she's around our age group, so it goes through every era, her albums and
Wow.
stuff. It's not too
Yeah.
bad.
I mean, she's been around for quite some time now. Like,
You forget how.
yeah, like I'm like, dang, she's been around since like I was in college. Really, like, 2007, 8 at least, right? What did she do that? Romeo, save me.
Oh,
That's the
yeah.
one.
She was country, right?
Yeah,
At first?
she started like country.
And
Then she
now
went
she's-
like
now
pop.
she's
Like
pop.
she did a little
Yeah.
rock, I think,
Yeah,
for a little
yeah,
bit. But
Also
yeah,
Kanye West and Taylor Swift thing too. So
yeah.
Yeah.
that was go,
Word.
go
All right.
Taylor. All right.
That's
so
it?
that's all we have
All right.
for our entertainment for 2023.
All right. dope.
Entertainment.
All right. Thank you for that, Pam. Let's now jump into the insane moments
Oh, yeah.
of 2023.
The insane moment that I will not forget for a long time are the Canadian wildfires.
Yo.
I was so scared
Let me tell you
during
something.
those few days.
I
Wasn't
walked
the air
out of-
quality like all
Yeah.
crazy?
I walked out of work one day. I'm like, somebody cooking that good barbecue chicken.
The earth was barbecuing. It was earth
Not believe
that was barbecuing.
I thought somebody was cooking some good chicken.
It did smell
I'm
good
yo,
though. You know, whatever kind of trees they got up there, I want to use that as my like bonfire
I'm joking,
water.
but I was scared. I was pregnant too.
No,
I was like,
that
oh
was
my God,
scary
is this
because
safe?
Then
I was
I
out of town
I
when that
realized it was very smoky.
Yeah.
But then when I got home, I seen on Instagram, New York was literally orange.
Yeah.
It was like
So-
it was a visible like fog
Yeah.
of smoke.
So I
And,
thought it was.
yeah.
So when I saw the orange image, I'm like, this is Photoshop.
Yeah,
But
nope.
then my sister-in-law who lives in New York, she was like, she recorded it. She's
Yeah.
like, it's real.
This is
I'm
what's
like,
like, yeah, this is
and
what it looks
looked
like out
Scary.
here.
People
Yeah.
were wearing masks again and everything.
Yeah.
So
It was very scary.
It was scary.
Absolutely.
Wild
Scary.
times on planet
Yeah.
Earth.
Yeah.
Wild
That was crazy.
times.
I think I was out of town that week, and I was like,
Good for you.
Yeah.
I bet y'all believe global warming is real
Oh,
now.
man.
I know.
scary.
Speaking of scary, we also had the Titanic submarine. issue
Oh my
that happened
gosh.
as well.
That
We
was
lost- I think we
crazy.
lost 5 people.
Yeah, right. They were doing like they were submerging down there. It was a submersible.
Yeah.
I think that's what they call the vehicle.
Yeah.
There was like a submersible that they took down to tour the Titanic wreckage site,
Yeah, that's what it was.
and it just I don't who was it that told it?
An implosion or something.
Yeah, somebody told me they control this thing with like an Xbox
Yeah, I was
controller.
gonna say that. That's
And,
crazy.
so it wasn't like a machine that everybody can use and that is used by the professionals all the time. I think they were just doing their own private thing, and it really all just went wrong. They lost contact and
Man,
communications,
that's
and then
scary.
it was like, yeah, it was really bad. They
So
were
I'm
down so low, it's down
Yeah.
so deep
Yeah.
that you gotta like really have the right
Yeah.
equipment to go down there, or else you're in
That
trouble.
was Ocean
Yeah.
Gate, right? The company
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
Like that?
Ocean Gate.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Very sad. We lost
I'm
5.
sure they
there.
got sued.
Very sad.
And then we also had the Chinese spy balloon, which is kind of crazy.
Very crazy.
That was funny.
Wait,
That's
so
what you got to say about that.
I really I even when it happened, I still don't know what happened.
Yeah, that's how I,
I just
feel,
remember
too.
there were reports of something hovering, flying.
Like
Yeah.
over Earth's
Yep.
or over the U.S. is like
and
area.
Then, but they were like waiting to shoot it down because they were trying to confirm what it was. And then they eventually shot it down.
didn't it just like accidentally float over here? They said like it was like an accident.
Yeah.
They were like an accident. They're like, oh yeah, we just lost control of our like it was, just push it back on there.
China, like
We didn't
50
see anything.
50,000 miles away. And
Yeah.
you lose, I accidentally.
We didn't see anything. Trust me. We didn't just get an entire layout of your entire country, all your borders, every single thing that you're
Yo,
doing.
that was crazy, bro.
No biggie.
Like, wow.
That was funny.
And another insane moment was Diddy's allegations of rape and
Boy.
abuse and
He
all
not
that.
looking
We
good.
grew up with Diddy, so for me that was insane. You know, I remember Bad Boy Records and Mace and Deluxe and all
All of
this.
them.
So to hear that he did all these things, I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
It all sounds so much worse when you hear "Can't Stop, Won't Stop." Take that,
Oh man,
Bad Boy, baby.
Man.
Like that,
Yeah.
it sounds so
Like,
much worse
wow,
now.
like, we grew up with him,
And
you know.
Don't
Like,
stop now. Straight to the
here's
top
the thing.
now.
Everything that I'm hearing though, I'm not surprised because this guy named Gene Deal. Matter of fact, I brought it up when we interviewed Deli. 'Cause
Yeah.
Deli's dad, he made the logo for Uptown Records.
yes.
Which Puff used to work for.
Yep.
And I remember we briefly brought up Gene Dill, and Gene Dill was spilling beans about Puffy and what
Up to no good,
what
right?
he was really about.
Yeah.
And now that I'm hearing all this stuff, bro, I am not
Bro,
surprised.
you know it's true because he settled with Cassie like
I'm not
immediately.
surprised.
Didn't say
I'm not
a word.
surprised.
They didn't say a thing, no
It's like
comments, no
basically-
nothing. He said, I don't even know what the amount was. It was
Yeah.
like, it was a lot of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And he settled immediately. So you know he did it
Yeah.
right there. That's an admission of guilt right there. And
He
then
wanted to stop talking.
he just wants it to stop. But
Let's
now,
get this right now.
let's talk about the spinoff from this though.
Yeah.
Curtis 50 Cent Jackson is on a campaign to destroy this man.
Wow.
And I don't know if it's a personal thing or whatever, but I think I'm thinking it's 50 is like a diabolical genius.
Yeah,
So
he is.
he's trying to like buy out Sean John. He wants to own everything he has. He wants his publishing. He wants Bad Boy Records. I feel like 50 is like, yo, I'll buy it for spare parts or whatever off you before you lose it all. Like just let me get everything that you got.
Yeah.
I remember like what is it, Ciroc them backed out the stuff, or like everybody's backing out of deals with Puff, and 50's like, yeah, come work with me.
Scoop 'em up.
That's crazy.
Scoop 'em up.
Yeah.
It's yo, he's a diabolical genius. I love it. But man, Puff.
I know, it makes me sad because, like I said, we grew
Rough.
up with him. But in more local news, so we all know Chuck Steakhouse.
Oh.
That was my first job, FYI.
I do remember you worked at Chuck's because I used to go to Salad Bar.
There at 16. Yep.
Wow.
My first job.
My
Salad
first job
bar.
was
Gone now.
Yeah.
Bought out by Barbie. Jim Barbie.
Jim
Or
Barbie.
Barbie
They're gonna own the whole town
They're
soon.
they're gonna take over Chuck Steakhouse.
But can I say this? I don't mean to, be a party pooper here. I was not a fan of Chuck Steakhouse.
No.
No?
You know, I never dined there.
I dined there one
really-
time. I was not impressed with their steak. I was
Yeah.
like, man,
It's a staple of Danbury culture, as
bro, I was not
Yeah.
impressed,
Been
bro.
there forever.
a staple.
And
and it's not even all about the steaks, right? It's more about the salad bar.
Yeah, I
Salad bar
know.
was delicious.
When I was
can say.
poor and I was living on my own, that place was like the only place I could afford. You could pay like $10, less than $10, and you just get a massive salad.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like as
They
much
had
as you
very
can,
good
make it
salad.
your own. They got
Yeah.
everything there, and you get a delicious salad, and you get it for less than $10.
That is really crazy because I just feel like Chuck's has been there since
Forever.
forever.
No, it is a staple of Danbury, though.
Yeah.
It is.
I love
So,
it.
I only ate
So
there
they're
one
gone
time,
now.
though, my whole life, and I was
Yeah.
not happy.
Nah, tough crowd, tough crowd.
Yep. So that's all I have for the insane moments
Insane.
All right.
of 2023.
All right, dope. One of our new favorite segments on the show is the awards. It's time for some
Yay,
awards,
we
and
give out awards.
we're gonna start with the first award, which is the Oh I Can't Believe It News Fashion Awards, presented by Pamela Rosario, and we have a New Villa fan favorite, Tron. Tron's in the building. Shout outs to Tron.
Hey, Tron.
Tron is gonna present the awards. I appreciate you, brother. Can you please? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can you please hand that over to Miss Pamela Rosario?
Thank you so
brother.
much.
Thank you.
Very nice award.
Wow,
You
I
like that, right?
That was dope.
Like that?
Can I have one?
Wow. What you do? Oh, you had a baby.
You could keep
She had
it
a baby.
in half on behalf of who you're gonna give it to.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I had to I have two little Swifties at home, so I did have to give the award to Taylor Swift.
Okay.
Only because she had an amazing Oscar de la Renta number on her for her debut party for her Eras tour, and she looked amazing in it.
Nice.
It was in October of this year. It was such a beautiful dress. So this goes to you, Taylor.
Taylor,
Yeah,
Tay
love that
Tay.
one.
Shout outs to
Shout
Taylor
out to Tay
Swift.
Tay. She really had a heck of a year.
Beautiful.
She had a heck of a year.
Yeah, she's had a great year.
And if you think she even getting more famous, she's known by more people in the football community too. Her and Travis Kelce seem to be
Yeah.
getting it on.
Yeah.
Still hanging
Are
through
you
the
a
whole
fan of
football
that?
season.
Is she ruining the NFL?
No, I love it.
I think she's bringing more eyes to the NFL.
It brings
I mean,
more
they
eyes to the
didn't need-
NFL. Brings
They didn't
more
need
eyes to
any
her.
more eyes, but
Yeah, everybody knows who she is, but it's crazy that some of those girls who don't know anything about football, they're like, she put him on. I'm like, yo, he's a two-time Super Bowl champion. They just won the Super Bowl in February.
Right.
all right. Shout
He
outs
was like one of the best players on the team. Yeah, so
shout outs to Taylor Swift.
beautiful thing.
Yep.
The next award, the next 2023 Oh I Can't Believe It News Music Project Award. I will present that. So Tron, can you do the honors here? Appreciate you, brother.
Another one.
Who got these awards, man? These are
are
beautiful.
cool.
All right.
Yeah, right. Who bought
So,
those?
project awards. Now, I want to explain it. Music project.
Okay.
It's either an album or EP because you
Why do I
guys
feel like
know-
this is gonna be controversial?
No, it's not. You know, when we listen to albums or EPs, it's like watching a movie.
You
wanna-
setting
you
it
know-
up like a controversial.
No, I
pick.
didn't. I just want to explain it. From start to finish, you got to hear the visual. You know what I'm saying? So I had 3 nominees.
Okay.
But I had to pick one. But I want to shout out the other 2.
Yes.
It's not. They were all good. So I want to start off with number 3, which was E.J.R. Smith. That's
Okay.
Donnell Harvey's cousin.
Yep.
He dropped a EP called B-Side. Beautiful project. I
Okay.
think it was like a 5 or 6 song EP. It was dope.
I like that.
From start to finish.
I gotta check that out.
Definitely check it out. It's on all streaming services. Check that out. Number 2 was Manuel, Bandana Manny 2.
Woo!
That That was hard.
For the summer.
That was hard.
Dropped it
that
in
was
the
hard for the
summertime.
summer. Yes, it was, and that was much needed too. It was a long
It's
wait.
been a long time.
Yeah, it was a long time coming.
The first
right?
one was what, like 2018?
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
It took a little while.
But number one, I had to give it to the beautiful Miss Kendall Page.
Oh wow, she had a baby.
Yes,
She also had a baby.
she also had a baby. Her baby name is Winter. But this is for you, Kendall Page. This
Yes.
is, for Lady Bird. She dropped an album called
Yes.
Lady Bird. It is beautiful from start to finish.
Nice.
Kendall Page, I love her album because like you can't really pinpoint what it is. Like you hear hip hop, you hear soul,
Yeah.
you hear R&B, you hear
her.
funk. And it's just dope from start to finish. And
I
shout outs
love
to Brandon Lee Richardson. You know, he's the producer too.
Oh
so-
yeah, they still working
yeah,
together.
they still
right,
working
good.
together.
That's
so
what's up.
they did a
Make a
wonderful
great team.
job. Yep. So I had to give them. I had to give her the album of the year.
That's dope. Shout out to you, Kendall.
She is. You can catch our interview with them.
Yes.
Yes.
Catch the interview with her. Yep.
Fantastic
Yep.
person. As and I went to, what was it? She did like
She had a little
going away
show.
party, right? That she did like when she was moving to LA.
Yeah. And
like
it was also celebrating her first album.
That
It
was
her
an album
first
release.
album.
Yeah, that's
her
what it was.
album
Yo, that
release.
was dope too. Yeah, she did a little performance. That was a good time out
Yeah,
there.
that was in Middletown, New York.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good
It was
time
dope.
out there, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's cool people.
Yeah.
Great young lady. Enjoyed our interview with her.
Yeah.
And man, she's awesome.
And she always shows love, man. She always
Yeah.
shows love. She always shows. She's
I know.
a
I
very-
got her. She's like in my favorites on my title. Like,
Yeah.
so whenever she drops new stuff, I always see.
Yeah. So Kendall Page, this is for you, mama.
So I'd have heard that.
Congrats.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's
right.
dope. Shout out to you, Kendall.
Yes. All right. Up next, the next award is the Film of the Year.
Hey,
2023. Oh, I can't believe it.
Yes.
News Film of the Year award.
yes. Absolutely.
Mr. Tron.
Let me see
Please.
this thing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tron. Fantastic.
brother.
Oh, this has
Thank
got
you,
some
thank-
weight to it.
It got some weight, right?
Yes. Okay, so for Film of the Year, again, I was struggling through this when we gave me the assignment. I was like, I've seen a lot of things this year, but I'm like, what is really my favorite now? We had the Barbie incident. I knew that wasn't gonna be my favorite, but then they had the Oppenheimer came out about the man who built or designed the first atomic bomb, and I was like, I saw that movie and I liked it, but to me it wasn't like the best of the year. So then I was like, this movie came out, and I didn't watch it in theaters, but it just came on streaming. Killers of the Flower Moon. With one of my favorite directors, Martin Scorsese. He did Goodfellas. He did, he does those old time. He did The Departed.
Nice.
He's done a lot of good stuff. Works with Robert De Niro a lot, who's in this movie, and Leonardo DiCaprio also in this movie. He stars in this movie. So Leo plays. Now I'm not gonna give too many spoilers because I want you guys to watch it. It is a long movie. It's like 3.5 hours long. But what it's about is post World War I in Oklahoma. It's Native American tribe, the Osage Nation. They were the wealthiest of Native American tribes because they were on a part of land in Oklahoma that had oil on it.
Dope.
So the story is about how mysteriously all these Native people just kept showing up dead, like popping up. So there was all these murders that were happening to important people anybody who basically resisted the U.S. in the sale of this oil, the land to these people, they just found up dead.
Wow.
Wound up dead.
Oh, I
So it's
saw this
it's crazy.
movie.
And what's wild is so I knew that the U.S. had these things like that went on, but I did not know that something like this happened until I saw this movie. And I had heard of it, but I didn't know the details and all the gritty, grimy details of some of the things that happened. And it shows that in this movie, and it's just a really unique look into indigenous people and from this country and how they lost the land and exactly how messed up it is. So I recommend everybody watch it. We're all Americans. We all love being
It is a
here.
great movie.
We all love to be here. We're benefited by this land, but it wasn't ours first. And I do think that it will help everybody to look at some of the things that went on in this country acquiring this land. And that movie is a good look at that.
Yes.
So I thought that was the best film of the year.
It was
Congrats.
Yes.
Congrats.
It was
I
a
like
really good movie.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Killers
yes,
of the
yes.
Flower Moon. Check it out. It's on Apple TV. Well, you can rent it, I think, on Prime Video.
Okay,
Yeah.
dope. All
He's a
right.
fire stick.
That's a good one, Cash.
Yeah, definitely.
So last award. Usually Cash does the achievement awards, but we gave it to Miss Vania this year.
Yes.
So
Stole it.
Vania, 2023 Oh I Can't Believe It News Achievement Award goes to you, and Mr. Tron
Oh,
will give you the
thanks,
award.
but it's not mine. Yeah, so I was thinking about, again, I was trying to figure out who should we give this award to, but I was thinking about just people that we've had on the show. Just thinking of choosing someone in our community that's doing awesome things. And you guys remember when we had Simon on? He was probably like one of our very first. Was he the first?
No, Pam was the first. He was the third.
Pam was the
It was
first.
Pam, Novi, then Simon. I still remember that. Yep.
So Simon, now he is the principal of
Achievement First.
Achievement
I'm a
First in
star
high
high
school,
school.
public
Yes,
school.
yes.
Yep.
And just doing really great things. And actually, he posted in September, there was a article that came out. The U.S. News and Report it had unveiled its list of the top public high schools in Connecticut.
Dope.
And the school that he's leading right now got number 7
Wow.
ranking in the entire state.
Dr. Obas.
And got number 1 in New Haven. Which
Dr.
is
Obas.
Incredible.
really awesome.
That's incredible.
Very inspiring, and I think it's just great to see someone like someone from our hometown
Yeah.
came up the same way we did.
Yeah.
Just doing really inspiring and dope things.
Yeah.
I mean, he's running marathons.
Shout out to him and Nelly who ran
yeah.
that big
New
marathon
York
this year. Right? Was that the
Marathon.
25K, 24K? I don't know what it was
I don't
called.
know.
That New York City marathon.
It's huge.
Right.
Yeah, it was big.
You go through all 5
yeah,
boroughs.
Yeah, that was big.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just been inspiring to watch, and I think he received I forget what it's called, the 6-star finisher medal,
Word.
which is a really big deal. So, and then just him.
Yeah,
crossing
he
the
ran
finish
all the
line.
marathons, right? He
Yeah.
ran all the marathons in the world. Like
That's crazy.
He went Japan. He went out there for. He
Yes,
went to
that's
London
what-
and Boston Marathon. He's run them all.
Yeah.
That's an incredible accomplishment. I ran track in high school and in college, and I wasn't a distance runner. I never was. I was a sprinter. I run 100 meters and I stop. That's what I do. So I don't. I run as hard as I can for a very short distance and I stop.
Right.
But that, for a runner's perspective, is an unbelievable accomplishment that he did that.
Yeah.
And he wasn't a runner. He didn't run track in high school. Like he
Just started
he got into it and it was a challenge that he put on himself, and it's just incredible. Simon's someone I've known since middle school. Since we were in 6th grade. And I just. Every time I see what he does, it inspires me. And this is someone who's my age, you know what I mean? So
Right.
it's really incredible what he's done, and it just shows you, man, you could do anything, man. You could do anything if you put your mind to it.
You really can, yeah. I mean, he's juggling. He's a father. He's
Yeah.
a principal. He wrote a book when we had him last time. World traveler, there's so
The
much that
grind.
he's doing. So to see just the excellence, that's what I think of when I think of Simon.
Yeah, that's his
Just
hashtag
excellence.
too, Black
Absolutely.
Excellence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just
And
figured
give
we'd
thanks. That's his
shout
hashtag.
out
Give thanks.
Shout out Simon, congratulations.
Shout out to Dr. Obas.
Congrats.
Shout out to
Yes.
Simon, man, definitely.
So now we have one more special award. This was a very last minute thing. Tron, I don't know where you at. We need you, Tron. There you are. This is a very special award, and Cash is going to present it. And
Yes.
it's coming your way right now, brother.
All right.
Right. Oh, it's a different one.
This is a
Oh,
different
yeah,
one
this
because
is
it's
a different one right
special.
here. This
It's
is a
special.
one right here.
Ooh.
We're-
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. This is a special
Yep,
award.
yep.
And this goes out to a man who I know personally, who accomplished, again, another one of our friends who accomplished something that's just truly great, something that no one like him has accomplished before in the city of Danbury, where I live, where we all grew up. My good friend, Mayor Roberto Alves, the
Shout out to
32nd mayor
Yes, sir.
of Danbury, Connecticut. I was there when he was sworn in at
big, man. That's
Rogers
big.
Park middle school in Danbury. I was there sitting. I didn't want to make a scene. I sat in the back row, but I did scream right as soon as he got his hand off that Bible.
I don't know
and
why I
was
hear that
sworn
scream
in.
right now in my head.
I know. It was just incredible, man. To see where he's come from and got to where he's gotten to is just truly just knowing him and knowing his family and knowing his journey. I'm just incredibly proud of him. He's very deserving of this award and many more. I'm excited to see what he does for the city and with the city.
Same.
And I'm very excited just for him and his family and everything, man.
That's dope, man. Shout out
So
to
congratulations, Roberto.
man. Yes, sir. That's
Congratulations,
big.
Roberto.
That's big.
The 32nd mayor of Danbury, Connecticut, and the first ever Latino mayor of Danbury,
dope.
Connecticut. First
Yeah.
ever. It's always
Yeah.
good breaking barriers.
Yeah.
Smashing
You know, I
ceilings.
no longer live in Danbury, but I'm happy to see someone who really loves Danbury wins the mayor.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying Mayor Boughton didn't love Danbury, but I'm happy that Roberto has the keys now, and I'm sure he'll make good
great
changes to the city.
Absolutely,
Sure.
man.
Worked
Yeah.
hard for it.
Word. All
He
right,
worked
dope.
really hard, man. He campaigned his behind off. Like
He did, and he was campaigning
everywhere.
for years.
Yeah, because the thing is like the first one, he really was right there. It was just like a few thousand
Yeah.
votes or a few
Yeah.
hundred votes or something
Yep.
like that. He
Yep.
lost by.
Yeah.
So he went right back at it, and
glad too.
man, I'm glad that they ran away with it, and yeah, man,
Shout out
again,
Roberto.
excited to see what he does. Roberto, proud of you, man. This one's for you.
God bless. God bless. Word. All right, so this is another one of our favorite segments. It is the
Yeah.
V-Vent. We usually do V-Vent for the week, but in this case, V-Vent for the year of
For the year.
2023.
Talk about it.
So what's up, Vania? This is
Talk
your
about
time.
it.
Your time to
So,
shine.
I mean, we all have to vent on this one because do you guys remember the whole Carly Russell situation? If you don't remember, I will jog your memory.
Cash, you remember this.
So, and I have notes written down, so if I keep looking down, that's why. So, if you guys recall, July 13th,
Hold on.
summertime.
Cash is going to remember this because he brought this up in our group chat.
Oh,
So,
did he?
yeah.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
So I don't think
All
he
right.
remembers the name, but once he hears the story, he'll be
Yeah,
like,
I remember
hell
the
no.
story. But the name is that's
Go
not
ahead.
familiar.
Right.
Go ahead.
So, July 13th, a woman named Carly Russell, young girl, disappeared
Mm.
after she called 911 around like 9:30ish to report that she saw a random toddler walking on the side of the highway. So she calls the police to report it, sets off nationwide search. Everybody's looking for homegirl. Where did she go? She gets home. She returns home 2 days after, and told police that she had been kidnapped by this man and a woman. She said that they took her
Cash is shaking
into
that head because he
hostage
now remembers.
and made her get undressed and take photos, all of this stuff. So she managed to escape and make it home. So, but then once the investigation started, things were just not
adding up.
And it was like a laundry list of things that did not make sense. The police said that they didn't find any evidence of a toddler on the side of the road. No one reported it. No one else called it in. It was just her. They said that before she got on the highway, she had gone to Target to buy some snacks. And when they arrived on the interstate where she had called 911, they found her car, they found his cell phone, they found a wig. They didn't find the snacks that she bought from Target, though.
Pam, where's my bra
Everything
button?
but that.
Bruh.
And then they found out before she vanished that day, she had searched all these like sketchy things. Like she searched the movie Taken. She
Oh my
searched,
goodness! So she's played out a whole plot of a movie.
about paying for Amber Alerts,
Oh my
how
gosh.
to take money from a register without getting caught, all these different things. So we found out. So then they did a press conference. And then we found out that it was all a lie.
It was all a hoax.
It was
Jesse
all a hoax.
Smollett 2.0.
2.0.
It was all a hoax.
Now you remember the story.
Y'all need to
Cash.
stop
I remember
this.
it too.
Y'all need to stop this madness.
I was like, who are you talking
Stop
about? Once you
faking
said that,
stuff.
I
Once I
said,
said it was a lie, right?
oh,
And
once
what
you
was
said
the
the
point?
interstate with the toddler, I said, oh, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Did she ever come up with what was the point of
Yeah,
all
what was
this?
the whole toddler story about? Why did
Why?
she
She
do that?
never came up with
Like
a
never had to
reason.
explain herself?
Never. They charged her with 2 misdemeanors.
Yeah.
False reporting to law enforcement and falsely reporting an incident. They sentenced her to municipal court. She had to pay like $17,000, 120 days in jail. But they're appealing it. So she's out on
Yeah, she's just
whatever.
chilling.
And
is
they're
she
going to
alleging?
appeal
Mental
it
health?
and try to take
You done
it
wasted
to-
all them tax dollars, police doing us all sorts of stuff, looking
She
for your
alleging
crazy
mental health?
behind.
Do we know what her
I,
appeal
but
is
I
based on?
haven't seen anything official, but that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Her attorney, they keep talking about like protecting her mental health
Yeah.
and like, and the weird thing is her parents did an interview before that press conference came out saying that she made it up, and the attorney was like,
Oh
she
my
apologizes. Her parents were they got interviewed, and they basically said like, yeah, she came home and she was distraught, and we're just glad she made it back, like as if something actually did happen.
Do they know that
It's so confusing.
do they know that it was all made up, her parents?
I don't know. I mean, well, I guess now, maybe,
Okay.
but maybe they were just
At the
kind of
time.
going.
The
along
message
with
I'm
the
getting here is
story.
this, and I'm going to look into the camera when I say this. Kids, don't do drugs. That's what the message is I'm getting. Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
And don't be Justin
Seeing
Smollett.
babies running down highways that weren't there,
Listen,
that's drugs.
That's true.
I've done drugs before, and they had drugs. That's what happens when you do
That's
this.
what that was.
Thank you, Cash, for that.
Thank you, Cash,
Such
for
an
reminding me.
insane story, but yeah, she's
Wow.
still,
Thank
That's
you for
crazy.
reminding
Still running free though.
still running free.
Let's see what
Have
she
you
cooks
ever
up next.
me. Stay tuned.
Shout out to Jesse Smollett 2.0.
That's
Liar.
so crazy.
God.
Liar.
Liar,
Wow.
cheater.
Thank you for that, Vanya. I
Yo.
forgot that happened,
Yeah.
though.
I remember I did send that to you guys. I'm like, can y'all believe this?
Yeah.
Let us go to made up a whole thing.
The whole thing.
So
All right.
this is the last segment. You know, me and Cash, we big fan of sports.
Yeah.
Pam's a fan of sports too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We won't keep you guys too long. No, we won't.
Nah, we're just gonna run through it, y'all. NBA. Shout out to the Denver Nuggets.
Jokic.
Jokic, Finals MVP. They did
Nobody
pretty
had
good.
that one at the beginning of the season last year.
No,
Nobody.
no one had Denver.
Nobody had Denver.
No, nobody.
Even if you say you did, you're lying.
Yeah. Yep. No, you're a liar.
You didn't have
NFL. I'm sorry, Cash, but the Kansas City Chiefs beat your Philadelphia Eagles.
Devastating, but we'll be back.
Yeah.
Like this year. 2024. We're
MLB,
coming.
Texas Rangers. They ended up winning the World Series.
Nobody saw that one coming either.
Yeah. That
The
was-
way that the Mets were throwing money around and the way that all these other teams, the Dodgers, everybody was throwing money around trying to get like every single great player. You didn't think a team like the Texas Rangers were going to sneak up and
Yeah, man.
pull it off. They
And then
did it.
the last major sport, NHL hockey. Vegas Golden Knights. They won their Stanley Cup this year. So shout outs to them.
Pretty new team. I think
Yeah,
there's
they
only
are.
that's like the second or third year of their existence.
Yeah.
Pro sports were in Vegas for a long time because of the threat of gamblers getting to the athletes. But now it's legal. So they think that the gamblers aren't going to try to get to the athletes. But,
Yeah.
you know.
So shout outs to all the champions in 2023. And I'm going to have Tron hop on the show here. He's going to shout out some
Locals.
local champions that we have.
Yeah.
You want my mic?
Take the mic. Yo, what's going on? It's a pleasure. Yeah, I'm telling you. Let me fit over here, you know what I'm saying?
There we go.
All right, so big shout outs to the Felice brothers, Fernelli, Ali.
Ali. Brr, 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 brr.
To their dad too, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know Fernelli.
right.
Yeah, Fernelli Senior, man, good. That cool. All of them are good guys. Not guys you want to be on the wrong side because they knock you out, boy.
Ali is actually a part of the Olympic team for 2024.
Incredible.
Wow, congrats.
Repping for the city, man.
Yeah, big raps.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, who else?
Y'all shout out
Forget
Josh.
his name.
Oh yeah, big shout out to
Got shout out to Josh.
man.
Emmy,
He's
bro.
a UFC guy?
A big shout out to Alex Pereira. Glover Teixeira, all those guys over there at that Teixeira MMA, I think it's called, his gym. They got the octagon in there. It's dope.
Nice.
I might get in there and start doing a little
There you go.
ground and pound in case y'all want to step to me.
There
You
you
don't
go.
want to do it.
Better get into that MLB. All that MLB money. People signing contracts, $700 million. That's crazy.
Yeah. Wow. 700 million. And he gave back like 680. Crazy. He said, pay me later with that. It's wild. But shout out to Alex Pereira.
Nice.
Thank you, Tron, man. And that's it for the 2023 recap. We appreciate you guys. Once again, you can follow us on all social media platforms at New Villa Radio. That's a radio. Radio.
Radio.
We Break Silence _ on Twitter. And make sure you subscribe to our...
On X.
Oh, yeah. X.
Nah, it's Twitter, man. It's Twitter. On Twitter.
We're not on Threads. Sorry. We're not on Threads yet. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at New Villa Radio. And yeah, man, if you haven't, I know it's years old, but we have a lot of old interviews there, and we have events there that we had in the past. So definitely check it out, and look out for more content coming soon in 2024.
I have
For
one
sure.
last thing to say.
Yes.
One more.
Go ahead.
Somebody get Draymond some help.
Get Draymond some help.
That's
You need
all.
help, brother. You need help.
Seriously. He like just got married and everything. Like, he should be happy. You rich. You got championships. You got the podcast. People love you.
That was all.
Like, why
I
are
didn't
you
mean to
acting
go
this
on a
way?
tangent. Just,
It's crazy.
So we love y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Yes.
Thank you for being with us for the 2023 recap.
Yes.
All right. Peace out.
Bye, y'all.
Happy New Year.